Masechta Sanhedrin, Dafayin Dalad Amra Aleph. We're starting from the last line on Ayin Gimel Abed Beis. We brought down in the Braisa on Ayin Gimel Amra Aleph that even if the Chayve Krisus, even though there's no Mrs. Bezdin, you're allowed to kill the Reidev, even if it's on a chet that's Chayve Krisus. So the Gemara asks the Shaila from a Mishnah. It says, there are these are the Na'aris, that if they were violated, the man has to pay a knas. And one of the cases was, one who lives with his sister. So the halacha is, that somebody was living with his sister, the halacha is that he has to pay a knas. So why should he have to pay a knas? Because if he was a reidef, to live with his sister, he has a din like a reidef, and you're allowed to kill him. And if you have misa together with mammon, he should be part of the knas. So Gemara gave two answers yesterday that it wasn't kimlei b'rabbanei is only when the misa and the chiyuv mammon come together in one act. And the Gemara gave two answers where they weren't coming together. Rava Amar, today we're going to start the third teretz. Rava says, "Manichatei shelo yahargeno." Rabbi Yehudahi. It's talking about a case where the woman said, "Leave him alone." He told one of the ones that wanted to kill the Reidev, said, "Leave him alone. I rather that he violate me, because later on he's going to come and kill me." And so Rabbi Yehuda says, so the whole reason why we're allowed to kill the Reidev, because the Reidev is going to kill the woman. But if she says if she's going to allow him to live with him and she's not going to get killed, so then the halacha is that you're not allowed to kill him. So we're not talking about Misa. That's why he's chayiv for the knas. Then the Gemara gives up four teretz. Papa on Ayin Dal the top. Papa says that Mishnah that says you have to pay knas b'mefut. It's talking about that the man seduced the woman and she did it consensually. So the Hakel, everybody agrees. Not only like the Shita of Yehuda, that everybody agrees even if the woman is not makbid on her pagam, she is willing to live with him. Everybody agrees that you don't have to. There's no chiyuv of killing the reidev, and since he's not chayv misa b'zman habeila, so therefore he has to pay the 50 shkolim as a knas. A fifth teretz, Abaya answers that he's not chayv misa because b'yachol lahatzel. There's a way to save the woman without killing the reidev, but by maiming one of his limbs, his foot, let's say. Rabbi Yonas ben Sholem and it follows the Shita, but Rabbi Yonas ben Sholem follows the Shita. Rabbi Yonas ben Sholem, Tanya, we learned from Rabbi Yonas ben Sholem, a raider that was chasing another person to kill him, and this person was able, the Nidav was able to save himself by just maiming one of his limbs. Loy hitzel, and he didn't try to, and he didn't save him. He killed the reidev, neragalov. So then the nidav is chayiv misa because he's considered as a retzeyach. So this is the case of our Mishnah that the Ines is chayiv to pay knas because he wasn't chayiv. The reidev was not chayiv misa because the nidav was able to stop the reidev through maiming one of his limbs. From where does Rabbi Yonasan ben Shol know that it's forbidden to kill the reidev if you're able to maim him with one of his limbs, to stop one of his limbs, because it says in the pasuk, if two people will fight each other, and they will hit a pregnant woman, and her children will come out and die. This pasuk is talking about where they intended to kill each other and they hit the woman unintentionally. It says in the following pasuk, if the woman was killed, then the one that killed her has to get killed. So the pasuk is talking about where they try to kill each other. But in a case where they didn't try to kill each other, you have to say that where they try to kill each other, because if not, why would they kill it? Nevertheless, the pasuk says in a case where they try to kill each other, if the woman wasn't killed, just the kids died, so then he gets punished that he has to pay for the May Vladis to the husband. We should say, he was chayiv misa because you were allowed to kill. He was a reidef, and the reidef was chayiv misa, even though the woman he didn't kill minatera, he only has to pay for the meivel this. He shouldn't have to pay for it because al pidin you're allowed to, if somebody was a reidef trying to kill somebody, you're allowed to kill him. So he was chayiv misa. So misa came together with the meivel this, so he should be potter. So now if you're going to say that he wasn't chayiv misa because you were able to maim him with one of his limbs, then the halach is he wasn't, the reidef wasn't chayiv misa. That's why, that's how you could find that he should have to pay for the dmei vladis. That he was able to save the reidef and stop him just by maiming him with one of his limbs. But if you're going to say that even when you're able to not kill the reidef by just maiming one of his limbs to stop him, you're still allowed to kill him. How do you find a case that this person, if he killed the vladis, he should have to pay for the vladis? Says maybe over here it's different. The reidef is the misa lazeh v'tashlum lazeh. The misa that the reidef killed was the isha. The tashlumim is going to a second person, is to the baal. So there you don't say kimle v'avanei. Says no, loishna. You say kimle makes no difference if it's two people or it's the same person. We say kimle v'avanei even if the person who got killed is one person and the money that has to be paid is to another person, we still say kimle v'avanei. Where do we see that? Somebody was chasing after his friend to kill him. And he broke the kelim while he was chasing him. Whether he broke the reidef broke the kelim of the nidab or other people, potter, he's potter. My time, what's the reason? Is chayv nafshehu, because he was chayv misa. The moment that he started to chase, he became chayv misa. So all the kelim that he broke on the way is kimle b'nei. So you see, even if the kelim belonged to somebody else, not the nidab, he would have been potter. So it's two separate people. The nidab is the one that was going to get killed. He was chasing after the nidab, and the one that was damaged was another person. Nevertheless, we say he's potter. So you see, even by two people, you say kimle b'nei. And then the Rabbi continues and says, well, how about the one that's being chased? That broke broke the kilim of the reidef. Potter, he's potter from paying. Shel shar adam, chayv, he's chayv. Shel reidef potter, why will he be potter if he broke the kilim of the one that's chasing him? Shekein lo yehi mamayne chava la migufei. His money, if he's allowed to kill him to save himself, for sure the kelim shouldn't be more chashuv to be able to save himself. That he's allowed to trample and break the reidef's kelim. Shekol adam, but when it comes to other person kelim where he tried to save himself, shematza atzmai b'mamin chaveru, there he's trying to save himself with the mammon of his friend. So if he has the money, so there's no pikuach nefesh over there. So let him pay back the kelim and mammon that he destroyed of his friend, who wasn't the reidef. Rabbi explains the din of matzel that broke kelim. Let's say there was a third person who tried to kill the reidef, saving the nirdav. So we're talking about a third person. That third person was Sheba. As he broke the kelim of the reidef, bein shel nirdav, bein shel kol adam potter. Whether he broke the kelim, the third guy attempting to kill the reidef, whether he broke the kelim of the reidef or the nirdav or of any person, he's going to be potter. But like minadin, not minadin is not. He should be chayiv. But the reason why he's potter because if you're not going to say he's potter, you find that you'll never want to save a person from the hand of the reidef because you have to always whoever will try to save the nirdav will always think 100 times because maybe he's going to be sued and he's going to have to pay money for all these things that he damaged on the way. Says we learned in the Mishnah if he chases to satisfy the animal or in the Shabbos or somebody wants to serve idols, You don't save them from the Aveda. You don't kill them. Tanya, Milant Navraisa, Rabbi Shimon, ben Yechayim, Avid, Avid, Zecham, Nitin Latzil, Ben Navshe. Somebody who serves idols, you're allowed to kill the Avid Avid Zara, the one who wants to sell idols. Makal Chayma, Map, Gamba Hedjed, Madach, when he dishonors a woman, Nitin Latzil, you're allowed to kill that man who's trying to dishonor the woman. Ben Navshe, meaning Ben Navshe by killing the Reidev. When somebody is sending idols who is dishonoring HaKadosh Baruch Hu, like Kol Shekain, how much more so you should allow to kill the Reidef, the one that wants to serve Avodah Zarah. Do we then punish Misa and we learn out from Makal V'Chema? We don't punish from Makal V'Chema. I'm thinking about it. Rabbi Shimon Kasava Inch Adin. Rabbi Shimon holds that we do learn out from Makal V'Chema for the punishment of Misa. Tanya, we learn to Rabbi Shimon Rabbi Shimon said, "Hamachal es Hashabbos nitn la'atzil b'nafshe." Somebody in the Chal Shabbos, you're allowed to kill him. Somebody like Kavua, he holds like his father. Rabbi Lezer holds like his father, Rabbi Shimon. That we do learn out from Einus by Mereida for Achar Eva that you're going to be Chai Mesa, and Shabbos, Aser Shabbos, Chilul Shabbos, we're going to learn out that you're going to we kill the person who tries to be Mechal Shabbos from Avedis Gechavim through Agzei Shava. Aser Shabbos, Bechil Chilul Avedis Gechavim. We learn out Shabbos with Agzei Shava from the word Chilul that from Avedis Gechavim. Where do we see that? It says the word Chilul by Shabbos Mechalem Meisumas, and it says Benegeya to Avedis Gechavim Leisechal Hashem Elakechal. So we learn out Chilul. I'm going to be Yenasim. Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Shimon ben Yetzaddik, the Racham Nimnu v'Gamru, they voted and they paskined. The halacha ba'ali is based in the attic of the house of Nitza, Belud, in the city of Lud. The Yachas l'chol ha'aved, if the people that come with force tell the person be on this aved and do not. And you will be left alive. We won't kill you. He should be even, and he shouldn't allow himself to get killed. Chutz for 3 aveis. Except for serving idols, committing adultery, and killing somebody. So by aveis loy, the Torah wasn't matter by aveis to allow you to serve idols in order not to get killed. But Tanya, we learned from Rabbi Yishmael, if a person tells him serve the idols and you won't get killed, how do you know that he's allowed to be over and he shouldn't get killed? Comes the pasuk and says, you should guard my chukim, that you should do them and you should live by them, not that you should die by them. I would have thought after even if he was commanded to do the Aved B'Pahesya, B'Pumbi, B'Goloi, Tamalema, comes the pasuk says, Rishmat and says, V'Asis Meisam, V'Loi Sechal Hashem Kach V'Nikdashti B'Seif B'Nei Yisrael. I should be sanctified between B'Nei Yisrael. So here it says, when there's Achil Hashem by doing the Aved L'Mashat B'Pahesya, so you must be Mechal Hashem and His name, then you're mitzvah to be Mekadosh Hashem's name and be Meisam Nefesh and allow yourself to get killed. But in this Baraisa, it says that a person is allowed to serve idols, B'tzina, if it's not B'Pahesya, he's not being Mechal Hashem B'Pahesya, so he shouldn't, there we say, he shouldn't allow himself to get killed. Not like the Psak that came out from the attic in the house of Nitza, in the attic of the house of Nitza. So the Gemara Inu, the Amma, the Chachamim of the attic of Beis Nitza, Paskim, Rabbi Lezer, who argues on Rabbi Yishmael, the Tanya, Rabbi Lezer, Rabbi Lezer, Rabbi Lezer says, it says, a person is mitzvah to love Hashem, not to exchange him for idols, even if it's your life, and even that's nafshecha, and even if it's all your money. In fact, if it says you have to love Hashem with your whole life, why does it have to say with all your money? And if that's more precious, why does it have to say with nafshecha? And the Gemara, if there's a person that his body is more beloved to him than his money. That's why it's in the Chol Nafshcha. But if there's a person that his money is more chasher than his guf, that's why it's in the Chol Nafshcha. Either case, a person is in chayv to be ma'aser nefesh, not to be avodah zarah. That's the muck of those chachamim who paskin in the house of Nizah, in the attic of Nizah, in the city of Nizah, that you have to you have to allow yourself to get killed by avodah zarah in any case. Zok the Gemara explains the muck of the chachamim to be ma'aser nefesh in the last two Avedas. That it says, you have to be ma'aser nefesh. It says the Gemara, the Rebbe, in the Darsha of Rebbe in the following Brisa. The Tanya Rebbe learned in the Brisa, Rebbe says, it says, it says, to the Naida you shouldn't do anything, she has no sin. So, just like a person who stands against his friend to kill him, so it is here. What are we learning out from the Mashal of Reitzech? When they gave to Machmasenis, he's going to be potter. We know here she's going to be potter because she did nothing. It says, well, we don't need a Mashal for that. But obviously now he's coming to teach us on a night of Marasa that Be'emes, that it's coming to teach that there's a Hekesh. And we learn the Hekesh both ways. Makish Reitzech to Nai Amarasa, we compare Reitzech to Nai Amarasa, that by Nai Amarasa, just like by Nai Amarasa, who the Reidev is coming to rape her, Nitin Latzi, you're allowed to kill the Reidev. Afreitzeya, so too, if a person is chasing to kill somebody, you're allowed to kill the Reidev Benafshe. Benafshe means you're allowed to kill the Reidev. Makish Nai Amarasa, Reitzech, and we compare Nai Amarasa to Reitzech. More Reitzzeya, just like by Reitzicha, if a man says, kill your friend, if not, we'll kill you, the din is Yeharik Al Yaba, you have to allow yourself to get killed and not be over killing the person. So too, if honest, a person comes with koyach and says, you better, and he tells the man, you better commit adultery with this woman, and so then, and if not, we'll kill you. He shall allow himself to get killed and not be over. Where do we know Reitzech itself that he has to be ma'aser nefesh? Says who doesn't come the Rabba? There was this person that came before Rabba. That the governor of the city said, Zilkat plan, you go ahead and kill that Jew. And if you're not going to do so, Katlina Lach, I'll kill you. So Rabba said to that person, Licht luch v'loy tiktel. Allow yourself to get killed and don't kill that person. Who says your blood is more red than the other one? Is more chashav than the other one? Than your friend. Maybe your friend's blood is more red than yours, more chashav than yours. And Al Pisvada, he says, look, here, Shavel Taisa, you'll get killed. Somebody's going to get killed for sure. You're doing it, it says v'chai behem, that because a person's life is so precious to Hashem. But if one of you are going to get killed anyway, so don't kill him, because besides v'chai behem, one of them is, you're going to also commit a issa by killing somebody. So therefore, Yeharik Val Yaveh. When Abdimi came to Babel from Eretz Yisrael, Amar Rabbi Yechon said, Lo Shanu. Racham did not learn that you don't have to be ma'aser nefesh on the other Avedas, Elo Shaloi B'Shas Gzeres HaMalchus. Only not in the time of Gzeres Shmat, that they had Gzeres that the Yidden should Shmat sich. Aber Shas Gzeres Shamalchus. But in the time of the Gzeres Shmat, when a Melech Russia was a Geiz on the Yidden that should be even on the mitzvah of Hashem, Afilu al mitzvah kala, even on a light mitzvah, Yeharik Al Yaveh, you should allow yourself to get killed and not be over. When Rabbi came, in order to not to accustom the Chachamim to take Hashem out of your hearts and out of the hearts of all the Jews. When Rabbi came to Babel, Rabbi Yechon said, even not in the time of Shema, they didn't say you don't have to be ma'aser nefesh on the other Avedas, only if it's done in a hidden way. But if it's done in front of everybody, even by a light mitzvah, you have to allow yourself to get killed and not be able. What is the case of mitzvah kala? That you have to be ma'aser nefesh yourself, or Amar Rav, Barav Yitzchak, Amarav, Rav Yitzchak said, Afil l'shanui ar kesed masana, even to change the shoelace. If the Yidden had the minik not to wear red shoelaces like the Goyim, and only black, you shouldn't change for that, even Betzina. If it's the time the Gizmedas Hashmad, or B'Fahesia, you shouldn't do it, even in if it's not in time of Shmad. Kama Fahesia, in fact, in front of how many people is it considered Fahesia? It's not less than 10 people. In fact, the Gemara Pshita, said, for sure, I mean, the Gemara is saying a statement, for sure, the 10 have to be Yidden. It says that one has to be Meisa Nefesh, a Yid has to be Meisa Nefesh for Kiddush Hashem. But Rabbi Yirmiyah, how about Tishi Yisrael and Nachi Yachad Mal? What's if it's 9 Yidden and one guy? Tashma, come in here, I'll answer you. The Tanya Rabbi Yanai, Ahudu Rabbi Chiva Ababa. Rabbi Yanai, the brother of Rabbi Chiva Ababa, had said, Aser, we learn out, Teich. It says the word Teich b'negeya to Kiddush Hashem, one has to be Meisa Nefesh himself. Uksiv Hasam by the Machlekes of Karivad Dosai. It says that Moshe Rabbeinu said, "He bought l'mitech separate yourself from this Ada." First of all, the Teich that's written with this Ada means Ada is always 10 people. So you know that Teich b'nikdash b'seif b'nisol is also talking about 10 people. And Malach halom nasar v'kol yisol, just like over there by Adas Koirach, it was 10 and they were all Yidden Afkan. So too, when it says b'seif b'nisol in the Gdashi by Mesiris Nefesh that one has to be Meisa Nefesh by Kiddush Hashem, it says the word b'teich. It's also asar v'kol yisol. It's 10 and it has to be all Yidden. In fact, you might have Esther lived with Achashverosh, like it's brought down in Megillas Esther, Paresia, Havia. It was done in front of everybody, and nevertheless, she allowed herself to be nival with this Achashverosh. How was she allowed to do that? Esther is like the earth of the land, which she doesn't do nothing. Esther was just lying there. Achashverosh is the one that did the Maisa. So therefore, she didn't have to be Meisa Nefesh. Rabbi gives a different tenet. Nas Atzman Shiny. There wasn't any of Chil Hashem. There was, he did it for his own pleasures. So in such a case, Esther, it didn't have to be Meisa Nefesh herself. Because if you're not going to say so, Hani Kavaki, Vedi Moiniki, these kalim that they used for coals, that they served idols with, that the Persians would take on their holiday. How were they even allowed to give it to them? Allah, obviously, since they only wanted to lahanas atzm for themselves, they didn't demand of us to participate in their serving of their idols. Shiny is different. So too by Esther, when Achashverosh took it, it wasn't an Indian of violating the Torah. It was Lanas Hatzman Shiny. It was thus for his own pleasure. The Rabbi goes according to the sheet. A guy that says to this Yid, cut this aspasta. It's a type of grass that's from Michael Behema B'Shabbos. He told him to cut and give it in front of Behemas. And he says, and if you don't do so, I'll kill you. He should cut it and not allow himself to get killed. Because it's not a Chil Hashem. He's doing it only because he wants his Chayas to have food. He wants him to work for him. He needed a worker and he didn't have, so he used the Yid. But if he told him to cut it and throw it into the river, he should allow himself to get killed and not cut. My time, what's the reason? Because because here his kavanah was pashit that the Yid should be over on his religion and it should be a Chil Hashem. So for Chil Hashem, a Yid has to be Meisa Nefesh. Is a Beneich Mechuyev B'Fahesia, if they told him to be over B'Fahesia on one of the Shem Mitzvah Neyach, does he have to be Meisa Nefesh or not? Abaya said, Tashma, come in here, I'll answer you. 7 mitzvahs, 7 mitzvahs, the Neyach will come out. But he means, and if you're going to say there's a mitzvah of they have to be Meisa Nefesh, Tamne Havyan. So then it's 8 mitzvahs. So it's obviously they're not mechuyev to be Meisa Nefesh al Kiddush Hashem. Rava said, Inu v'chol abizayu. Inu means these 7 mitzvahs that mechuyev to participate and fulfill with all its accessories. Meaning that the inyan of Kedusha Hashem is an accessory to all the Shem mitzvah, and therefore they're mechuyev to be Ma'aseh Nefesh, and it's not considered as a separate mitzvah because it's a branch of each mitzvah. Each mitzvah, if has in it the inyan of that that you have to be Ma'aseh Nefesh. There has to be inyan of Kiddush Hashem. Kiddush Hashem is shaykh to each one of the mitzvahs. Zok Yimad, my Havi Allah. What's taka the psak to this answer? Amar Avad Rabba. I'm the big Rab. Avad said, "I'll bring out ayah from the basement of Rak." See, that says by Naaman, who was the head general of Aram. He said to Elisha, if Elisha Hanavi performed a miracle for him, that his tzara should go away when he dipped himself in the river. Well, Naaman said back to Elisha, to this thing, Hashem should forgive me. Forgive your servant. Which when my master comes to Beis Yimon, which is the name of Avodah Zarah, to bow there, and he leans on me, and he bows to the Beis Yimon, so I end up bowing as well with him because he's leaning on me, so I'm forced to bow. So Hashem should forgive me. In the following pasuk it said, Elisha said to Naaman, go in peace. And if you're going to say that Rabbi Noach is muzah on Kedusha Hashem, so how did Elisha shouldn't have told him go in blessings, meaning he's being made that he's being masking to the action of Naaman. If it's not right, he shouldn't have told him that. The bowing of Naaman in the house of Rima was done in a synodic way, and therefore he wasn't chayav to be Ma'aseh Nefesh. But the shiloh that he was asking was talking about that he was committing an aveidah for hesed. In such a case, even the Noach was mechuyev to kill himself, allow himself to get killed, and not be over.